We are doing something a little bit different today from the Laura Crane Youth Cancer Trust. And myself, Helen Merville, and Pamela Thorns, my colleague and friend, are going to be doing some cooking together. So we've decided as something a little bit different and to encourage people to see each other and communicate and do something nice together in these times when we can't actually be physically together doing it. We're going to do dinner with. So we're encouraging people to do what we're going to do today, so we'll show you, and cook together, cook something that you maybe both do, or cook something that one of you is showing the other one how to do it or something. Have a good chat, have a catch up, and support the charity at the same time. So we'll fill you in on how you do that as we're going along.
Those who know me well know I don't cook. I'm very lucky to have a wonderful husband who does all the cooking. So for me to cook, it's a rarity. Earlier in the year, I did baked buns, and I felt, you know, it would have been easier to climb the Nevis than baked buns, but I did it. But what I have done during lockdown is Helen gave me, which is equally as funny, Helen gave me a recipe to make a crustless quiche.
It's like one of those, we're going to become influencers. Do you know the people on YouTube that do like beauty things? They always hold like this. They're doing this, and they hold it against something.
Use that.
It's a bit like that. Oh yeah.
I'll just throw it out.
Yours has actually gone in the mixture.
I'll to mute that then.
Yeah, I know. It's like I'm a professional or something. Dieting planet that has food you can have and food that are naughty. And this is all not naughty. So that's why we started doing it. But
do you mean it has no sins?
You can't use that word though, because you're dropping. Yes, it has naughties.
Yeah, I'm missing being in work. I said, what have you done this weekend, Helen?
Nothing much really. I've been isolating.
Yeah. Everything's okay and everybody's okay.
Everybody's okay. Everybody's well now, and yeah, it's just we can talk about it for how bizarre everything is at the moment. So it is quiet. I'm missing people. I'm missing.
Missing the interaction.
Missing people. Yeah. Like missing special people, obviously. I'm missing being able to go out and do things, but just missing people. You know, like when you do what we do, and we're so used to being with lots of people, being at events, lots of supporters and friends. Those people, I'm missing those people.
And I think the job that
usually.
I think the job that we do with especially with fundraising, it's it's all about interaction with people, and fundraising is fun. And at the moment, it's more we feel as though the charity is suffering, and we've just got to knuckle down and try and get some funds in, especially for the Christmas. So a lot of the fun it's just not there at the moment, and that is sad. That's the really sad side of this.
I think if people can come together in ways like this, to me, I feel like with the more recent news about the vaccine, essentially, I feel finally like there is some light at the end of the tunnel. I know it's not, it's not happening in the next, not towards the end of this year, but it feels like there's going to be a process now, isn't there? But there's still going to be a bit of this. There's still quite a bit of not being able to see people to come. So I think if we can do this, it's really important. I'm not necessarily together, but it's quite a nice thing to do. Cook, catch up, chat away, burn your food because you're too busy talking when you're supposed to be mixing things.
We can take the charity forward and survive, but at this moment our priority and our focus is on Christmas for these young cancer patients.
Yeah, because as much as it's been a challenging year for everybody, hasn't it? And we know that cancer patients, for example, have had interrupted and even put on hold and that kind of thing, which is really frightening. So it's not nice for us. We're all uncertain and not knowing what's going on. But for people, we have to remember that there are people that uncertainty is even worse for, because there's uncertainty on top of uncertainty. The patients that are going to be in at Christmas have still got a horrible feeling at the moment of like we are we going to see loved ones? Are we going to see family? But at least most of us are at home, at home in familiar surroundings.
And then, and we've been told, that a lot of these are just going to be doubly isolated. They can't have the friends and family to see them. So we've got to help them.
Yeah. This year is more important than any year, actually.
Yeah, it is.
It's challenging, but it's more important that it happens this year, because that message, we're thinking of them and there's people out there thinking of them, is even more important than it has ever been. So
yeah, definitely.
We'll do it together, won't we?
Yeah. Well, I've enjoyed my cooking with you, lady.
I've enjoyed it. It's been good. Shall I show you the mess that I've made, though? So John's might not anywhere near, fortunately. But look what I did. Cooking with the Merv.
Mine, actually, I've done quite well. Mine's not so bad.
Well, I wasn't prepared, so I've not had anything cooked. So I'll just put it all on there.
Yeah.
It's in the oven. So so I'll keep checking on it after about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And might have it as a snack later on.
So is that our first come down with me?
Yeah, it's not called that though, is it, Pamela?
It's not called that. What is it called, Helen?
So we're doing dinner with. And
dinner with? Is that our first dinner with?
Yes, that's our first dinner with. Hashtag let's party like it's 2020.
Right.
Because we have to accept that there's not going to be massive parties this year, is there? We're not having parties. We're not having huge family gatherings. But we can still get together like this and party like it's 2020.
Yeah. Party like it's 2020.
Yeah.
Definitely.